So the letters that we wrote home, we had to write them once a week, and we could only write our parents or our siblings who lived at home, or we could write our grandparents after 4 months. So our letters were not allowed to refer to staff, other students, or their families. So say you made a nice friend here at your new school, in your new life, you're not even allowed to talk about it. You're not allowed to name any names. There's no conversation about old friends, boyfriends, siblings, friends, the old life, etc. You're not allowed to talk about any old memories, any friends. If your parents mention your friends in a letter to you, the counselor will either throw the whole letter away or they will block out large portions of your letter, so you'll just never see what they said. Sending mail through family members while on pass is not allowed and will result in time added to the student's enrollment. So you couldn't write your family notes. Anything on paper had to go through your counselor to be read and then mailed out. They read every single letter. They listened to every single phone call. So a lot of the times we were suffering and we had nobody to tell, because if we started to tell them in our letters, they would throw the letter away. And if we started to tell it on the phone call, they would cut the line. So we were in Alabama on a cult compound being brainwashed, and we had no release because we couldn't speak to each other for fear of getting disciplined, and we couldn't call home without being listened to, and then the counselors would intervene. If we were being negative on our calls, like more than once, and they had to keep cutting the line, we could lose our calls entirely. Back to the letter rules. So there was no nicknames, use full names.